Testing, testing, testing. Hi there guys, my name is Rohan Beve, and in today's video we are going to be talking about how do birds build nests. Now, in today's video we are going to be talking about, well, how do birds, make nests? Okay, so maybe you're outside, okay, walking in a park or whatever, okay? And you look up in the trees and you see a bird and there's a nest with a bunch of eggs in it or whatever, right? But how have you ever wondered, how do birds build them? Well, here are more or less the steps. First, the bird would choose a safe place to build it, okay? So it'll basically choose a safe place where no predators can harm the eggs, okay? No rain or wind can harm them, and that way it's safe, so that way it's not too hot or cold, okay? Then the bird starts to, well, collect materials, okay? And they'll more or less build the nests in areas, in specific areas. For example, trees, cliffs, buildings, ground holes, and reeds near water, okay? So more or less birds would build around these areas. So once a bird has found a place to build a nest, the next step is to, well, collect materials for building. Some of these materials can include twigs, grass, leaf, mud, feathers, spider silk, paper, and even plastic as well. So they'd collect all this material. And now it's time for the next part. Well, building said nest. Well, so the bird will use their beak and feet to meticulously weave and arrange all the materials to create a nest. Now, it depends on the specific, well, species of bird, or not species, but the specific type of bird. So some types of birds build cup-shaped nests, some build huge stick nests, some weave nests, and some literally just carve holes into trees and make them as their own nests, okay? And etc. Okay, the list goes on and on. Okay, so how do the birds, well, know how to build nests? Like, where do they get it from? Well, it's more or less of instinct, but some birds do learn from experience. So some young bird creates a nest, right? It's not that good, but the more and more they try building nests, right, the more better it'll get. So not only it's a part of instinct, but it's also part of experience, and that's how they know how to make, well, the proper nest. Now, for the final part of building the nest is to soften it, okay, so that way it can be comfortable. So they'll more or less add feathers or moss, okay, and there is a nest. And that's basically how do birds build nests. And, well, that's basically it. Thank you for watching this video, and hope to see you next time. Bye bye.